Alright guys, Little Fat Tony here with Marty, and he's going to show us his yellow deck.
Alright, so Digitama, we're playing 5. Most people like 4, so we're going with 4 Digimon. We're more of a high life build. We have to play 5 though, because we do go into grind games, decking out to win con. Those are our 5. Cupidmon notably draws a card on 5 life. If you have 5 or greater when you attack as a trigger. And Tokomon will never trigger in this deck, so don't worry about it.
So you're saying it's replaceable if we get a better yellow guy?
It's out of the deck as soon as we get something better.
Okay.
So our first one is we play 4 TKs. It says gain 2,000 DP on your opponent's turn to your security stack. So these do multiply, so as you go 2, 4, 6, 8, suddenly people don't want to attack your security, and you can either deck them out or just start killing them. Your choice.
Oh, that sounds fun.
I like it. Then we're on 3 Karis in my list. So she's kind of phenomenal. So if you hit 3 security, which people will be attacking at some point, you get a bonus memory on your turn. So, and this will also stack. So if you get all 3 Karis out, and say they put you to 9, or not 9 memory, 6 memory, and you're on 3 life, you'll go to 9 memory. So you just get a lot of memory to work with that they can't do a whole lot about if they're trying to win the game.
Right, that's awesome.
So they have to try and leave you at 4, which feels bad the whole time. Then I'm probably gonna get flack for this one. We're playing 3 of the TK. So
man, you're playing all the children.
Well, you have to. But the reason I'm going to get flack for this is almost every list plays 4 of this card. Mm-hmm. The other TK is more important to the list, and I found I don't want to play this card most of the time. I want to play it 1 time every game, and that's it.
Gotcha.
So that's why I cut it down to 3, even though like it's a card you want to see, because it gives you security knowledge, it gives you the +3 effect of all the set tamers. So it's really worth it. Mm-hmm. But I cut it down to 3 regardless. I think it was a good decision. It's worked out so far.
Okay.
Then, if you know this card, you know why it's in here. Doesn't do anything. It's Tinkerbell. It'll come up later. It's an 03. Otherwise, it looks like a very bad structure deck card.
Yeah.
We'll find her other half later.
See if I can just find tamers and trade you a tamer.
This is Tsukimon. This is the only level 3, almost call them level 2, that is a 2/0 in yellow. I just played to try and give my opponent as little memory as possible if I have to cast a Digimon that's not the next Digimon in the list. Since it doesn't have an effect. Otherwise, it's just another cheap Digivolution source for your rookies.
Got all the memes on you. Got 3 of them.
Nice. Then this is the one you want to play if you see it.
The rare Patamon?
The rare Patamon, because on play, it's 3 drop, checks your top 4 cards and adds all tamers revealed in my game.
That is really good.
This will often net you anywhere from 1 to 2 tamers, which is pretty phenomenal in just the fact that it gets you to set up.
Yeah, that's really good, actually.
Yeah, it's got me too quite a bit. It's pretty bad to see. Alright. This is your blocker.
Oh, our blocker. We need these blockers.
Yeah, the Rookie Rush exists. We're not going to pretend it doesn't. This makes Rookie Rush feel really bad about existing, so we play this.
You know what? I'm okay with that.
No reason not to. Alright, so we're going to go back to the previous card on the list. This says on play Tinkermon from hand or drop. Now this does mean you have to hardcast it for 5, but it means you're hardcasting for 5 to get 8 worth of memory, as well as a second Digivolution source. None of them have material under it, so blue's not doing anything to it to remove material. It also means that they can't be de-digivolved either, and it just represents a very wide board for 5 memory. And notably, it plays from drop as well, so it allows you to loop resources for free. It's an insane card.
That's just
very good.
Yeah, it's insane. It lets you get such ridiculously large boards for no reason.
But that's only on play, so this you have to play 7.
This is just our jammer. There's nothing really special to say. He says jammer.
Wait, no, that's to delete the block.
Just a jammer.
That's all he is. It's nothing special.
Just jamming. You need to put guitars on him.
That'd be fun, actually. Alright, this is...
Angelmon!
Yeah.
And that's just
This will probably get replaced by the new one that comes out later. But for now, we're playing this. Recovery +1 if you have 3 or less life. Pretty generic, 3 to Digivolve. It's out of the starter deck. You only get 2 from the starter though, which is rough, but what can you do?
Hey, it's a good recovery though.
Good recovery. That's why I played. This card. This card's a little obnoxious. Put pretty one here.
The pretty one. You need these pretties. It's glossy.
I do need to get more of them. But very simple on play, recovery 1. Actually, what ends up mattering more most of the time is his second ability, which is inherit. The Digimon that inherits it gets plus 1,000 for every 3 security you have. So it very frequently will be at 6 life because TK's out and people don't really want to swing, and we have so much recovery in the deck. And it makes it so this guy's inherit effect very frequently will make our Seraphimon go up to 12k for security checks, which 12k is a real nice number.
And it is. There's only a few people I can think of that can get over that.
Vanillas mostly. Alright, here's our first one of. So this is Kentaurosmon. He is on Digivolution. Up to 5 of your opponent's Digimon get -2 security until the end of their next turn. And on deletion, it's -1100 DP to one of your opponent's Digimon.
Which 1100 can take out a Mega.
It can. It'll never happen. You're playing him for the other effect. He will buy you that 1 turn you need to kill your opponent. And then they will die and you win. And it's that simple.
Alright.
You only play 1. You'll see it if you need to see it because it's only for the grind game.
Okay, cool.
Oh, this is in your security.
Only 1?
Just 1.
Okay.
That's it.
Only 1 12k baiter. Done.
This card's ridiculous. I love it. So it's good in any deck,
Okay.
honestly, because on play, if you're at 3 or less life, recover 2. So it'll instantly put you back to 5. And it actually has more. It has an attack trigger that lets you put a 3-drop, regardless of color, into play, which will trigger on-play abilities as well. So if you have Patamon, you could swing with this if it survives to your next turn, free play Patamon. Now, it does mean you have to hardcast it for 11, but that's fine, especially if you have Kari's active. It's just, if you have 3 Karis and TK active, you're at 6, you just gave your opponent 3 memory. That's not right, 5 memory. It's 11,
Yeah.
so if you go to 6, yeah.
5 memory.
That's still not that bad considering. Great card, again, for the grind game. Also good in security. Alright, and then our boss monster. So,
Sephiroth.
very simply, when Digivolve,
For those things?
recover 1. Alright, cool. If you have 3 or more security attack +1.
So he swings for 2. Alright.
He will almost always swing for 2 in the deck. Notably, you want this dude under him because of his inherit.
Magna Angemon.
Get that set up. So now he is swinging for minimum of 1100 plus 1.
Yeah.
And then if you have 6, it's 1200 plus 1 checks, which
That's crazy good.
is pretty good. That's the deck.
Alright. Any suggestions for the deck, Marty? Anyone want to go out to people?
I don't know. It's lost 1 game for me so far, honestly, which
Okay.
was against a black blocker deck, and that's it. Otherwise, it hasn't dropped any other games. It's a lot of piloting for the deck, to be honest. So you'll lose games if you're not paying attention, don't know how your cards work. But other than that, you'll outgrind most people. Rookie Rush is only mildly a problem. I haven't actually had a good chance to test against that yet because no one here wants to build it. I guess it's just not as creative as people like. But I don't know. Maybe you could try 2 Kentaurosmon, I guess, if you want to take out the Magna Dramon, just the vanilla. I just have that in there because I think it's probably fine. You probably need it sometimes. It hasn't come up yet, but it does come up in security every once in a while, which that matters.
That it does. Alright.
That's about all I got, though.
Alright, thanks, Marty. Please like, subscribe, and see some more deck profiles coming soon. Bye.